Very business-like approach from India in pursuit of 274 that New Zealand have posed again in front of India. 91 for 2, a couple of wickets for Ferguson, who should consider himself, Parthiv, if you would appreciate this joke, they should consider themselves lucky enough to have got these 2 wickets, one inside edge and one catch at that third man position. A couple of wickets down, Rohit gone, Shubman Gill gone. But Shreyas Iyer has just come in and showed great intent, played that pull shot as well.
Yeah, he did. I think Shreyas Iyer, that's what he would be expecting as well. Every time he comes in, bowlers try to, even bowlers don't have pace, try to bowl the short balls to him, and that's exactly what the Lockie Ferguson did it for to him. But see, that's exactly what the approach should be as well. That's a weakness which everyone talks about. But India would be feeling that they probably lost 1 wicket extra, 91 for 1. India would have been happy with that.
48 of 40 for the Indian captain, 4 fours and 4 sixes. He was in the same mood that he's been in this World Cup, barring that first game. 46, in fact, of 40 for Sharma. He was looking good for a big one.
He was, and he always has been looking good for a big one, in the kind of form which he is in, and the way he has been batting. It's not just, hitting, it's just the way calculating hitting. Matt Henry was bowling a good line and length, he played that lap shot, and as soon as he pitched it up, he went over the top. Mitch Santner came in and bowled at 9th over, so he did try to take risk only once, and then after that he knew that the field will open up, and then he can rotate his strike around. So, there's obviously, he's coming into the positions really well. That is the reason why you can see those big shots coming in, and as you said, just inside edges, it can go anywhere. But yeah, he was looking set for a very big one.
Yes, 2 shots that showed Rohit Sharma's intent. One was that big 6, his first one off Matt Henry down the track and bang, and hit one against Bolt as well, who came around the wicket. So we'll talk about that in detail on Cricbuzz Live as well. But Lockie Ferguson, a couple of wickets, one slightly fortuitous, but he's coming and he's running hard, hasn't he?
He has, and that's been his strength, and that's what you will see from his bowling, that you will see him taking wickets, but he'll go for runs as well. And that has happened here. His economy is 6, though he has bowled only 2 overs, but he has that pace which can trouble batters, and that's what happened. So I was actually surprised that with that pace, usually on that smaller ground, when you have that top edge, it usually goes over third, went for 6, but unfortunately it did not. But yeah, Lockie did look really good, and New Zealand would be forcing, if they want to, make any game out of this, they'll have to force a couple of wickets.
We've already spoken about Shreyas Iyer, but Virat Kohli, I think New Zealand will do well to not get swayed by what the scorecard says. Yes, Kohli is 7 of 14. And that also means that this man is here to spend a lot of time. The longer he stays, the tougher it gets for the Kiwis.
He's getting set there. He's getting into that auto mode. We usually have been talking about that. And obviously that happens. He can take his time because the kind of start Indian openers have given him. And this is an ideal situation, a perfect situation for Virat Kohli to, come in and play the way he plays, not to take too many risks, just, hit boundaries every 3rd or 4th over without taking any risk again, and play that percentage cricket which Virat Kohli usually plays. And I won't be surprised if, we see another big one from Virat Kohli today.
Visibility could be a factor. We saw play being stopped for a couple of minutes due to very foggy conditions. Now, how does that, or how should that affect India's approach? And also the Santner threat. We saw how Rohit Sharma was very, very cautious. He was giving him a lot of respect. How does India go about playing out Santner's remaining 6 overs?
I think India will be playing in a normal way. Though Santner is in good form. He varies his pace really well. Though he's not a big spinner of the ball, but he's got that variation in his pace. So I think India will go about the business normally. What we saw in last over, where how Virat Kohli and Shreyas Iyer played him. And if there is an opportunity to hit boundary, they will go for it. And otherwise, I think they'll try and knock it around.
Yeah, well, India went in with 5 bowlers in this match, and that means there's still KL Rahul to come, Surya Kumar Yadav as well, and then there is Ravindra Jadeja. Enough and more batting left. Kuldeep Yadav could hit a couple as well, and so can Jasprit Bumrah a little bit. Now, in the next 20, 110 on course?
Yeah, I think, I think 100, India won't be looking for way too much. I think, we just have to go out there and just keep knocking around. And Dew takes his place as well. It has already taken the place on the ground, and it's anyway going to be very difficult for New Zealand to contain runs at the back end of the innings. So India's approach would be to, just knock it around, let's say 5 runs and over, and not lose too many wickets, so that they can take that advantage in last 10 overs.
It's 15.4. India have kissed the 100-run mark, 100 for 2, and play has been stopped once again due to fog. We'll take a breather as well, because we've got a comeback at the 35-over mark on Cricbuzz Comm Box. Bye for now.